Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Tony Perez riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
So just about set now, and on the hill in this one, Hunter Green.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And now, Dansby Swanson. And the righty deals. Late on that fastball. Hunter Green has a long way to go before he's the most famous baseball player from his high school. Mike Stanton went to Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks, California. Of course, now we know him as Giancarlo Stanton.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now it's going to be Ryne Sandberg. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the veteran outfielder, Billy Williams. The 1-1. Runner on the move. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Righty delivers. Williams checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. Man at second. And another ball. Sandberg over at second. 1 down. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And here it comes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. And there are 2 outs. Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that clips the inside corner. Hunter Green, a lot of people are excited about this guy. The 2nd overall pick in 2017, made his debut in 2022. What a fastball he has.
Yeah, it's amazing. Even if he's not pitching for a winning team, just stopping and seeing what he's doing is unreal. The fastball velocity, effortless. Hits triple digits regularly.
1-2 now. Stays alive. Yeah, he set a record in his 2nd career outing when he threw 39 pitches, 100 miles an hour or more in a single game. And that surpassed Jacob deGrom's record of 33. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Another 1-2. In the air, right field. Griffey settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Cubs leave 1. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, And on the hill here today, Mark Pryor. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Yeah, Bogey had the swing and miss stuff working last time out. Had 10 punch-outs. So much fun to watch. That's if you're on the defensive side, not as a hitter. We'll see today if he can bring the same type of result.
And now the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
The shortstop, Barry Larkin.
And a pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Dawson pulls it in for the out. That's out number 2. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Reds turned away first time through. Second inning upcoming from Cincy. We're scoreless on the show. Second inning set to go. Now here is Ernie Banks.
Ernie Banks.
It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Next pitch is outside. Line drive, base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Andre Dawson. This one in the air, center field. Davis makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting 7. The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And he walked him.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now it's Yan Gomes. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Fights it off. He'll see another.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Yan Gomes waits. He goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Trey Mancini now. Bounced up the middle. Morgan on to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Tony Perez.
The first baseman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take. Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Next pitch misses outside, and it's a full count. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
And he takes it himself for the out.
The catcher, Johnny Bench.
In now for the Reds, Johnny Bench. Homered last night, added another hit as well. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. The 1-1 is upstairs. 2-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Strike two.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Adam Dunn now at the plate with 3 hits so far in the series, and he's knocked in 3 runs as well. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Bench at first, 1 gone. Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Eric Davis, the next to hit for the Reds, went deep in the ball game last night. Next offering is in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Next pitch is downstairs. Jonathan India on deck for Cincinnati. Three-two on the way. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. And Davis is retired. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Cincinnati. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dunn makes the grab, 1 away.
Now back, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Brian Sandberg. And he's already singled in this game. Top of the third, no score. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Way high.
1 strike.
(3-1) is on the way. He swings and fouls one off. And here's a 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
One gone, runner at first. And up next for Chicago, Billy Williams. On the ground as he checked his swing. Oh, look at the stop. Over to Larkin. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jonathan India at the plate.
The designated hitter, Jonathan India.
And a 2-1 on the way. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Line drive, caught.
Batting up, the third baseman, Spencer Steer.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. 2 for 6 so far in the series. 1-1 now. Breaking ball through there for a strike. That misses. It's 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Barry Larkin, the next to hit for the Reds. Led off the game with a strikeout. The wind of the pitch.
2-1.
Good eye right there. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. The pitch. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. That one ripped. That's got a chance. Gone. He made him pay for that one. His first homer of the year, and that gives him the lead. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Joe Morgan, the next to hit for the Reds. Caught looking his first time up. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Two outs. And now it's filled up. Tony Perez up next for the Reds. And a 3-2. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Start of the 4th, and the batter now, Sammy Sosa.
He consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate, here are the tops in the league.
Misses off the plate. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 3-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Ernie Banks, the next Cub to hit. Single to right in his first trip. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Just missed. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
On the ground. Over to Perez. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Andre Dawson. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Check swing. He held up. Ball 3. Swing and a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Bellinger up to hit. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Pickoff throw. And he's back in safely. In 2019, Cody Bellinger became the first Dodger player ever to collect the MVP, the Gold Glove, and the Silver Slugger in the same season. Dawson, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. The next pitch misses, and the count's full. Yan Gomes waiting to hit for the Cubs. Three-two. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. To the warning track, makes the catch. One left for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom four. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez.
Tony Perez.
The pitch. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Johnny Bench. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Got him. That's out number two.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Adam Dunn. The 1-2. And that one is inside. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Next offering misses, and that's ball three.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines. His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Next to hit, Eric Davis. Grounded out his first time up. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
And now 2-2. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Tracks it down for the out. And that will end the inning. Reds leave one, but they're on top 2-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Derek Law. He's making his fourth appearance of the season.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 47, Derek Law.
Now at the plate, Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That's out to center field. And it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next,
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Trey Mancini, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Over to Larkin, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now the third baseman, Dansby Swanson. And a base hit into right center field.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now it's going to be Ryan Sandberg. Throw safe.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Swanson at second with 2 down. Next pitch misses inside. Now 3-1. The 3-1. That's a laser base hit. Swanson rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and it's a 1-run game. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And here is Billy Williams. The 1-1. Foul ball there. The pitch. And misses inside. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here is Sammy Sosa. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. 2 on, 2 outs. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Reds DH. Jonathan India.
The designated hitter, Jonathan India.
In there. And so now 1-2. That's inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's the third baseman, Spencer Steer. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The next offering misses. 2-1. The wind of the pitch. That one clips the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup. Barry Larkin, the next to hit for the Reds. Falling behind 2-1. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They lead it 2-1. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Buck Farmer.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well, 1-run game. So up now for Chicago. Ernie Banks, 1 for 2.
In Ernie Banks, you've got a player who truly loves the game. Let's play 2 was his signature line, and he meant it.
That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two on the way. And there's a ball. Andre Dawson on deck for the Cubs. The kick, the 3-2. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now the right fielder, Andre Dawson.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
The 2-1. Inside corner for a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Lucas Sims, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Left field. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
The pitch.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Banks, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is outside. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Here's Yan Gomes. And a swing and a miss. That's his second strikeout. Nothing across on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 2 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back. Now it's the right
Go
fielder,
for
Ken
the Reds.
Griffey Sr.
The right fielder.
Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Bellinger makes the play, and there's one away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman,
Joe Morgan, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Righty to the plate. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W. Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Reds down in order, but they still lead it 2-1. New pitcher for the Reds, Lucas Sims. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 39, Lucas Sims.
So digging in, Trey Mancini.
The first
no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now Dansby Swanson. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2-1 now. And that misses off the outside edge. Billy Williams would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. At the belt and fires. And fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Rob Dibble. This is his 3rd time out this year. Billy Williams, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And a 1-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Sandberg off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Cubs leave 1 and they trail it here 2-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate, Johnny Bench. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Kicks and fires. Yeah, there's the strike.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Caught him looking for the K.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Here's a 1-1 and a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses. The count now 2-2. The rope into right, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Mark Pryor is done. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break. Jamison Taya gets the call from the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
So a man aboard. Next for Cincinnati, Eric Davis. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing and a miss. 1-2. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Righty delivers. Rip to first, caught the tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Cubs 1. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now it's the DH, Sammy Sosa.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now here is Ernie Banks. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now the right fielder, Andre Dawson. Misses outside, 2-1. The tying run at the plate. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. Cody Bellinger up next. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Cubs are down quietly. They're down 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Jonathan India.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Here comes a pitch. Liner, base hit.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at first, down the third baseman, Spencer Steer. Ball to strike. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. Next pitch is outside. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
India aboard here at first with nobody out. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Now one miss. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On a second, they get 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
And a 3-1 on the way. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Runner at first with 2 away. In now for the Reds, Ken Griffey Sr. He's already homered in this game. There goes Larkin. And that one wrapped foul. Comes at 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 left for Cincinnati as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Alexis Diaz taking over on the mound. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 43, Alexis.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Here's a 1-1. And that one a little bit high. And he deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Yan Gomes, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. A line to kick the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Three-two now.
That's a really good take.
Trey Mancini waiting to hit for the Cubs.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Nico Horner looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Nico Horner.
And the righty deals. And that's outside. The count 2-1. Out to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.